Alright, so I've got the puller set up now to pull the one-way gear and the primary gear off of the end of the crankshaft. As you can see, I have the puller set up here. Whenever you're pushing on the end of the crankshaft or any other shaft that you could possibly damage, you're going to want to have a protector. And if you can see this little piece right here, that's my protector that I use for the end of the crankshaft. You can use anything from a nickel to a penny, a stack of pennies, anything that's softer than the end of the crank or the puller itself. So as you're pushing into it, you're just going to damage the softer metal. So this should come off pretty easy. As you can see, it's pulling it off already. And there it is. So this is your starter one-way gear. And the starter gear, it's the starter one-way sprag, one-way gear, and your primary gear that drives the clutch and everything like that. So there's that. So there you go, that's your entire clutch cover. Pretty much disassembled. Normally you can remove the shift star if you want to. I'm not going to this time because it makes it easier for me when I do the transmission in the next step. That the shift drum isn't loose. That's how I like to do it. It's more of a personal preference. But I'll show you how to remove it just in case. So basically this thing is how you shift gears. When this spins, it moves things inside the transmission and allows it to hit first, second, third, fourth, whatever gear you're looking to get into. A lot of people will just back this center bolt off. But what that does is that's pushing against the transmission and you could possibly damage or bend something inside. So what you need to do is brace it with these steel pins that are in the side. Can you get a shot of those? You brace those steel pins while you remove this. So what I usually use is just a screwdriver or something to that extent to brace it in there. If I can find my screwdriver now. So I'll just go in there, wedge it. Now I can back this off without putting a load inside the transmission. All I'm doing is loading my screwdriver. Just like that. Now, you have your detent arm right here that's spring-loaded. When you go to try to pull this off, this spring is going to give you a lot of pressure. So what I usually do there is I'll just brace the spring back. Now you can remove this easily. And you can see this is how your transmission knows what gear to be in. And look, judging by the looks of this one, there's actually been some damage here. You can see that there's worn grooves in the side of it, which is real shiny versus the nice soft metal that's there. So we'll have to replace that too when we go to rebuild. So that's it for the clutch cover. Next time we'll be splitting the cases, and I'll show you guys how to do that. It's a little bit more involved. A lot of things inside there that can move around and get lost. So if you're up to it, I'll run you through that. So have a good day. See you next time.